Ladies and gentlemen, today I picked my phone up and I felt like making a YouTube video, and I'm making one right now. Today we are going to talk about if you watch my videos and are a newbie at chess, you can learn openings good openings, which is exactly what we are about to learn today. So I'm going to show you 4 openings with white and 4 openings with black. So let's say that you can play e5, which your opponent will probably also respond to e4, e5, and then you can shred open the position. You can open the position, which means shred open the position with knight f3. With knight c3, and let's say that your opponent plays a lazy move, knight f3. White can play the Vienna by f4, for example. F4 is a very good move, and if black, this is called the Vienna gambit. That's where you're just sacrificing a pawn. So you sack the pawn, and if black takes, it's a very bad move for black. But can you find the brilliant move? Can you find the brilliant move for white now? I think I should do it like this. Can you find a brilliant move for white now? If you get pawn e5, you're correct. This move forces the knight back. So it's a good move. But if you get d5, you're not wrong. You're not completely a newbie, but it's actually not a bad move. Now I'm gonna do it randomly: white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black. So in this position, okay, let's say that e4, e5 happens again, and let's say that white played the move knight f3. Then you should defend this pawn, but you can also sack the pawn. Here, let's say that normal stuff happens here, like e4, d5, and let's say that white just pushed this pawn for no reason. Yes, you can take with ampersand. You can take the e5 pawn with ampersand, but yeah. But wait, e4, e5, and let's say that white just played a lazy move like a4, and And let's say that D5 happens. I wrote this incorrectly actually, so I'm a bit confused now. And let's say that white attack this pawn. White attack the E pawn, and you can just pin the knight directly. You can pin the knight directly. That's a good opening. That's a good opening. Can you believe it? Yes, white can play A2. White can play A2 and G4, and then take the pawn. But black is going to win the pawn back and attack the rook. So that's a good opening. You all newbies out there have to watch openings. So you all newbies out there who are interested at chess will have to watch opening. White. Okay, white. Okay, so let's say now D4, D5, D5. You can play the move. Wait, what is this? E4. And if it takes, you can play the move F3. And after it takes, you can take with the knight. That's faster development. And let's say you just play a lazy move like this with A5. Just push the pawn again with A4. Let's say that white moves the knight to G5. I think you know what the opening is. Yes, if you guess the fried liver attack, you're correct. You can easily defend this by E6, but let's say just a lazy move with for example like H4, H5 now. You can take with the knight on F7. The king can't take the knight because the bishop is protecting it. So if it moves the rook, it will lose the queen. So if it moves the queen, it will lose the rook. It's a fork with only a few moves. Black now. Why hadn't I signed up online?
혼자서 뭐라고 했니?
So with black, you can play the Carl Khan, which most people do with black. Okay, just E4. Well, the whole point is to go C6 and C6 and C6 and D5 takes. The queen takes, and that's almost checkmate. The computer says in checkmate and few. Checkmate and few. If white doesn't play. So white now. And this is really good opening, I think. So let's start. Well, not a really good opening, but a middle-aged opening. Let's say that now this is a brand new opening. H4 and E5. H3 f3. Well, the best way to defend this is 2 pawns in the center, but let's just say that black played the move a6. a5. It's all to go to rook b3, and let's say that the black plays h5. Then you can sacrifice. You can play e3 or e4. It doesn't really matter. And if it moves b5, you can move knight to. Some people play knight to f3, which is not a bad move, because the whole point of it, let's just say that black played a move like a6. If that really happened, black gave it all the advantage for back to white, because many people go g4 in this position, and if it takes the pawn, it's attacking the knight, so you have to move it. Most of you just take the pawn, and black takes this pawn. So 2 pawns against 1. That's not a good thing. Wait. Here. Good. So, I demonstrate a good move here. Is to go queen e2. Both the rook and the queen hits something on b5. So pressure, under pressure. So, well, it has triple pressure actually. The rook, the queen, the bishop. Oh my gosh. Now you can play knight here. And then you can just take, and if it defends the pawn, you can sack the knight. Sack the knight. Sack the knight. Sack the knight. Okay? Yes, there are good and bad points at that opening. Oh, why hadn't I made this video with online chess? So here, almost forgot. The Sicilian, you can do it like this with, let's say, e4, and then you can go, what is this move? What is this move? Oh, yeah, b6, and then if white plays the move c3 or f3, knight c3 or knight c3, you can play, let's say that white played the move knight to f3, you can play the move knight f6, you can play the move knight f6, knight c6, and this is called the Sicilian. after that, this is the good numbers are getting low, okay? Getting low. So E4, E5. Just let's say, well, for beginners, this is a good opening. For grandmasters, this is, you can say that this is the most, you can say that this is the worstest opening for grandmasters. Worstest, I just made that word up. Let's say that E4, E5. You can play Queen F3 or Queen H5. Oh, I think you saw this if you saw my other videos. Okay, then let's say that White played. Yeah, I think you know what this is. I think you know what this is. The Scholar's Mate. Wait, let's say that it moved H5 and then A5. Let's say that you moved Bishop to C4. And here's the big mistake that most newbies play in this position. Attacking the queen by the knight. Of course the G knight. You can take the pawn and that's mate. GG. But if they attack with the pawn, you take the pawn on E5, force the king and the queen. Taking with the bishop is, blocking with the bishop is a sort of a good move in a bad position. If you block with the queen, your whole house will die even faster. So just take and sacrifice the queen and get rid of the whole house on this side. So that's the end we have for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's meet next time.